Hey guys, so here bringing you another video. Welcome back to Unranked to Diamond. So we are continuing playing the lowest win rate champions in each role. Bringing up the old load of Madoo. We're playing CORKI, by the way, in mid lane. We have a cringy Vayne top with a cringy name. Kind of goes together, I guess. Duo Q. And also, yeah, these names kind of make sense being cringe. But anyway, if you know, you know, I guess. One Trick Jin, a Ari who's only played it once, autofilled. And then we've got a duo. Caitlyn doesn't play it, isn't great with it, but is duo with a good Wukong. Olaf support main, and we'll see how that goes. In theory, Olaf could just run over a Vayne and could snowball like crazy good, but we'll see. Yeah, them names are a little bit cringe. Probably 12-year-olds who have fallen for the trap of all that toxic stuff. I didn't even know who that guy was. I'm not going to say his name. But, like, what was it? A month ago, you guys were talking about that whole situation. I was like, I don't even know who this guy is. So I Googled it. Jesus Christ. Why the hell would anybody listen to him? I have no idea. He is an absolute moron. It literally just... He is literally... I'd imagine... Well, he probably believes in some of the stuff he says. But he is literally just talking to the crazy, like, massive, overweight, neck beard, no-lifes that are just going to fall for it. And he's just, I guess, trying to make money off those people. Because, like, those people are probably the most gullible people known to man. Crazy. Absolutely. Oh, wait, I've got first strike. Should have probably looked to proc that. Yeah, incels, I guess, is the kind of official name for them. York. I will say the whole, like, again, incel thing, I'm not trying to get into, like, a really deep topic while I'm playing just a league game. It weirds me out, man. I've had a couple people message me, you know, privately, and I've always tried to help people where I can. And I've had a couple people message me going, like, they kind of belong to that group, like, but they don't like it, and they don't want to be part of that group. Like, do I have advice? I mean, ultimately, just be a nice person. Like, be a nice person. Don't treat people like objects. Don't treat people like you're better than them by default. You're not. It's not hard, you know? And if you are in that situation that you've been rejected a lot by the opposite sex and you've never had experiences that you've wanted to, a lot of the time there's probably going to be a reason for that. I max W again. So I would say self-improvement, first and foremost. Look at your own faults, and yes, you do have them. We all do. And I think that is one of the critical parts about that whole group. They never believe they have faults. Look in the mirror, you know? Because I'm going to be completely honest, and I do not mind saying this whatsoever. I think of myself nowadays, I like who I am. I'm not a perfect person by any means of the imagination at all. But, like, I like who I am, but the path that I was leading a few years ago, I would say like 5, 6, 7 years ago, I probably, in some ways, could have easily gone down the incel route myself. I was a shut-in, never left the house, had no interactions, was resentful about friends who had better life experiences than me. But ultimately, guess what? It was my fault. I put myself in that situation, and do you know what I did? I also got myself out of that situation. Very nice top lane, good job. I got myself out of it, and that's the only thing that will ever help you is you put yourself in there. You're the one that gets you out of there. You know? And all I'll say, if you are in that mindset at the moment of blaming everybody apart from yourself, and you spend 99% of the time in one room, you're in a bedroom or something, I'm just going to be completely honest and open with you. Just go on a 5-minute walk. It will change your life. Go on a daily 5-minute walk. Even that will change your perspective about most things. You get such a warped perspective about the world when you're just shut in one room. I tried to get in front... Oh, he flashed. I tried to jump in front of that snowball, by the way. couldn't have the range and didn't want to flash. I mean, no, not necessarily just being a shut-in doesn't mean you're instantly an incel by any means. But I think it's a decent contributing factor because their world perspective is so tiny that they don't know what the actual real world is like. Bit of a deep conversation for just playing a League game. Apologies, everybody, but we occasionally dip into some topics. Huzzy Cannon tradition is going strong. Oh, it's mighty strong, my friend. It is as strong today than it has ever been. Like, I'm gonna be just straight up. For me being a borderline, you know, I'm a Diamond 1 player right now. I should be Master, let's be honest, and I'm just a pleb. It's pathetic how bad I am at hitting cannons. Like, I got one, but it's terrible. Like, I'd say in the average game of League, I probably lose at least 500 gold by not hitting cannons. Maybe not that much, but like, I lose a decent amount of gold. You came into a Huzzy therapy session. Hey, therapy is really good. I'm not actively doing therapy right now, but I did do a spell of going to therapy and having therapy. And I'll be honest, I was one of the first people, and you know, for a very long time, I'm not saying I denied therapy, but I didn't think it would work. You know, I was really resistant against it. Oh, it helped me a lot. It really did. Warped Horizons, 47 months of Prime. Thank you so much, my dude. But yeah, no, it straight up helped me 100%. Hey, Aztecus. Because, like, my perspective was always like, oh, I've got friends or family to talk about. The thing is, having friends or family is amazing, and you do want to talk to those people about your issues, but having a completely neutral perspective on things is somewhat healthy. And usually when you're going through some stuff mental, you're also never going to really... You're never wanting to completely open up anyway about everything. Because... My bad. Saw that coming and I didn't react in time. Well, yeah. I just didn't think that was going to hit me, but it did. I think Nunu's going to try and come back for another gank, if I had to guess. Nice. Hey, she might be dead. Hit your axe, hit your axe, hit your axe. Hello? You're not going for that? Oh, okay. I think I should have just ignored that play. I wouldn't have mind trading in that example, but I don't think Olaf wanted to fully commit. Do you think he wanted me dead so he could just take farm in lane because he can't farm in top? Ozzy sus? Win or lose, put this game on YouTube. Really good stuff you're talking about. Yeah. Unranked to Diamond, I do try to upload most... Oh dear. I do try to upload most games in Unranked to Diamond. He's dead. Oh, Olaf. I mean, it's going to be very tilting playing against a Vayne top lane, obviously. Nice. Translate that into Infernal, please. I'm on it, Black Shoe. Probably Rift is being done by the Nunu if I had to guess. There it is. He's going full AP Nunu, huh? So they're going to be very squishy. Wow. Honestly, Wukong might just solo this game because they're so squishy. I missed the big one. It's always sad when you miss the... What? Olaf's dead again. Obviously, we did see that they're duo Q. So there's a reason that mainly Nunu is just going top lane. I mean, Wukong probably can kill them by himself, but I'll try to help. Go, Wukong! He doesn't have ult. Dude, I'm so slow. Wukong, man. That's bad. Oh, no. That wasn't good. Oh. Nice. Maybe I should go top lane. I don't know. The Ahri doesn't seem as, like, aggressive. So maybe if I go top lane, it would just give Olaf a bit of an easier time. I don't know. And I might be able to... Well, I've already avoided Nunu gank. Why are you doing that? He just then walks to mid and... Oh my god, this Olaf. We did see he's a support main. So probably just not very familiar with what to do. Go that way. Just go up. Why is she doing so much damage? Wukong? No, you're not leaving her to live. Oh my god. That's so bad. Wow, okay. We can't make any plays. That's crazy. That was a really late heal, wow. Go get the lane. So we'll have a fed Caitlyn and we have a strong Wukong, but they're going to have a very fed Vayne. Well done. Oh, nice. There we go. All right. So all I now need to do, in theory, is go top lane and just don't feed the Vayne. And I guess we just let her scale, which doesn't feel great, but I think we actually can beat them later. I think I'm not safe because the tower is so low. It's dead again. Olaf is feeding a little bit too much. I think he kind of partially got tilted by the Vayne, which you can kind of understand. Vayne top lane is a bit of a noob pick. Okay. Was aggressive. I wish I had package. Nice Wukong. This game's going overall pretty well. I think we can win even if they've got a strong Vayne. Because we should have complete dragon control. Should. Our bot lane is hyper fed. So I'm taking up the mantle this game of just kind of just not letting the Vayne snowball. And that's an okay job. You know, it technically shouldn't be my job because I'm not the one that mucked up the lane. But I will happily do this job if it means we win the game. So I'm being passive because I don't know where Vayne is. She could be waiting in this bush right here. She could have gone back. We actually don't know. So I am not risking it. Why bother? Their win condition, arguably, with how far behind most of them are, their win condition is the Vayne. So limit their win condition. And there she is. She's probably just going to split push the entire game if I actually had to guess. Hey, Moose Rider, man. Oh, but yeah. Oh, me back. I had a good gym session, by the way, yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. I was repping for, I believe it was like 205 or something like that kilo deadlift, which, or something like that, close to that number. I can't remember exactly what number it was. All I know, it was very close to my single max PB that I currently have. And because I was actually doing reps of it, let's be honest, my single max is now not going to be just a little bit above it anymore. It's going to be quite a bit above it. Nice. Ooh. Overdid it a little bit there, the Wukong. I think he could have gone back. So yeah, we're attempting a new single max deadlift in 2 weeks. So that should be good. That was weird. Your best deadlift 1 rep max is 150. Nice. That's still really good. My best 1 rep max is over 200 kilo, without straps or anything. Uh-oh. Is Vayne literally just staying top lane? My god, she is. Yeah, so my best ever no strap deadlift, I think, is, it might even be 200 kilo on the dot or thereabouts. Because obviously in powerlifting, I'm not allowed to use straps. But I know my non-strap deadlift is basically as good as my reverse grip deadlift. Oh, sorry, my strapped deadlift is pretty much as good as my reverse grip deadlift, which is good. That's a really good place to be. So majority of the time when I am going for single max or going for high weight, I do use straps because why absolutely do my grip in, why do my strength in when I'm just kind of in the gym. My god, they didn't die. Well done, Lux. Good job. Good job, good sir. Yeah, I'd like to compete. My goal is to enter a powerlifting comp. I'd actually like to enter the Tyler 1's powerlifting comp, to be honest, for the Twitch streamers. I think that would be really fun. You just bought your first ever big purchase, a Ford F-150 XLT 302A. I know what a Ford F-150 is. I don't actually know exactly the model differences because we don't get the F-150s here in the UK. I did see one, though, and I'm going to be honest, it is obnoxiously how stupidly big they are. Because I'm not in a small car anymore, like low. I'm in, a fairly tall SUV. Oh my god, it made me look like I was in a smart, tiny little car. It was ridiculous. I don't know why you need that size of a vehicle, if I'm completely honest. It was crazy. Huh? The hell's he doing? Interesting play by the Nunu. Or should we say interesting? Well, I've heard Americans, you guys are struggling with car park spaces because your cars are getting bigger. But the weird thing is your car park spaces are like ultimately all designed around the Ford F-150. It's something like that. Good job, Vayne. They for the average car park in America, they use the Ford F-150 as the kind of default size of a car to make the car spaces because it's the most popular vehicle in America. but there are cars that obviously are getting bigger than the F-150. It's something like that. Hey, Bouncy. I saw a video on it a little while ago, and I was like, huh, that's really weird. Oh. I saw that, was it Ram? Ram just announced a new electric truck with the range of 500 miles. So realistically, it'll have a range of about 250 miles. Full electric. That's my biggest problem with full electric cars. It's the future. I'll definitely have an electric car. I'm not anti-electric car. But I just hate the whole thing of like, oh, it does 350 range. No, it doesn't. It does 220 if you're lucky. Ow. Got one shot by a Nunu. I mean, it's worth... Oh, Caitlyn. Ari's damage ran out. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that's so funny. Go do Baron now, please. Slide to the right. Oh, that hit him? Wait, has he got more? Oh, he's got Hex Drinker. Countered. All right, I will say, like, so how does CORKI feel? You know, does he feel like he's the worst win rate mid laner in the game? Honestly, a bit, yeah. I feel like I'm not doing anything in terms of damage. And, like, I'm actively getting involved in the game. It's not like I'm just being AFK. I'm getting involved. What am I achieving? So I am not going to pick up this package. There's no point picking up a package if there's nothing to achieve with it. So I may as well just leave it. Baron's dead. The enemy team are dead. There's no dragon that we're going to fight over. I'll just wait. Oh, nice Roxo.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I'm on it, Black Shoe. Remember, everybody, I voiced CORKI. True story. True story. 110% true. If I had to buy an electric car right now, what would I buy? Ford Mach E, maybe. Yeah, it might be the Ford Mach E. I'm starting to actually do a bit more poke now. I am, now that I've got Mirror Mana, maybe that's where my damage was. I hit it. I hit the big one. Maybe I should go get packaged now in TP. Maybe. Wait, did Jin just ult, but it got cancelled? Good job, Nunu. Garabato! Where's the Vayne? So yeah, like this video if you enjoy seeing this duo queue lose, because I enjoy that very much. That feels good, man. So realistically, we didn't do any terms of actual carrying this game, but I took the responsibility of, like, I'll go deal with the Vayne, you know, so Olaf didn't have to keep going there, because I think if Olaf kept going there, it was a bad situation, you know? So yeah, the Vayne is AFK. Oh, I got my, oh wait, she's rage quit. Look, she's not taking any damage. That is a rage quitting Vayne. There we go, GG. Nice. But yeah, toxic names playing Vayne top lane in a full AP Nunu jungle, and one of them rage quits. That is pretty like stereotype completely fulfilled if you could literally have like a bingo card of like things that you'd expect. I'm gonna give it to the Wukong. Without him, I think this game would have been more difficult. I know the Caitlyn still did good, but I think the Wukong made this game really good. So we got promoted to Gold 3, which we were we in that? Maybe? I don't know. I can't remember. We only did 15k damage, but that was more than the Ari. So yes, the Vayne did rage quit. And just to say how it works, I'm not mistaken, Kilo Jin, I believe it's the way it works. Because these two are a duo, the Nunu also loses LP for this match. Because, you know, if you're in a duo queue and one of you just like, oh, the Vayne's trying to boost the Nunu, I just noticed. Oh, that's what's happening. Kilo Jin, 7 months with Prime, and Renans, 2 months with Prime also. Cheers from Brazil. Welcome, man. Yeah, so the Nunu's on a level 413 account in silver, and the Vayne is a fresh level 30 account that doesn't, you know, it's fresh. So realistically, the Vayne is trying to boost the Nunu in duo. That is what you'd also kind of expect. So just to make it clear, the Nunu will still lose rating for this game because they're duo. Because if you literally could do that of, oh, we're losing the game, duo queue partner, you leave the game so I don't lose rating, I mean, that's just silly, right? Like, that makes it just so much easier in that respect. So you have to lose rating if you're in a duo because you could just abuse the system by making one of you leave. Captain Man, thank you so much, my dude. It's 13 months with Prime. But yeah, I will report names and stuff, obviously. But overall, CORKI did feel weak. And, you know, I can't cover up and say he felt fine. He did feel weak. I think by the time, if I could have gotten, my next item would have been Ravenous Hydra. Maybe 3 to 4 items, CORKI would feel okay. My damage definitely got better since I got Mirror Mana, definitely. But it just isn't great, I would say, in modern day standards, I think is the problem. But anyway, that's CORKI, lowest win rate champion currently in mid lane. Let me just see if that is donated. It is by Coda, apparently, of all people. Coda Bear with a donation of CORKI. But that's going to be it. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Goodbye.
Call down the reckoning to bring back hope and peace. Restore our glory to live forever. Bring down the dark regime. I know how to unleash eternal.